Now to the details. The controversy surrounding PNP General Secretary Dr. Campbell has taken a major turn with damning documents filed in the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston. The documents include statements which were allegedly signed by 3 females. The statements say the females had sex with Dr. Campbell when they were under the age of consent. The statements were witnessed by justices of the peace. Ricardo Brooks has more in this report on the turn of events which are sending waves through the opposition PNP and threatening to bring down the prominent medical doctor who's currently in charge of the party's secretariat.
Statements purportedly signed by females who were alleged victims of Dr. Campbell were included in a defense filed in court by lawyers for controversial PNP activist Karen Cross. Ms. Cross's defense was in response to a lawsuit filed by lawyers acting on behalf of Dr. Campbell. Campbell's lawsuit was disclosed by our news center on April 19 this year. Dr. Campbell alleged that Ms. Cross and 2 other PNP bloggers wrote malicious, false, and defamatory comments on social media which alleged that he's a pedophile and had sex with girls who were under 16 years old. Ms. Cross's defense was filed in the Supreme Court on May 13 this year. The PNP activist said she would rely on truth and fair comment as her defense. And in a stunning turn of events, Cross included in her formal defense statements allegedly written and signed by 3 females. The first statement is dated March 1 this year. It's purportedly from a female who wrote that she's now 18 years old. The statement says when she was 14 years old, she began having sex with Dr. Campbell when he visited the Brownstown area of the Northwest St. Anne constituency, which at the time he represented as Member of Parliament. The statement purportedly signed by the woman says she first had sex with Dr. Campbell 3 months before her 15th birthday. The statement says the girl and Dr. Campbell, along with other girls, would drive to several places. The statement contains allegations that Dr. Campbell had sex with the woman 3 times when she was below the age of consent. According to the statement, the first time Dr. Campbell had sex with the underage girl was on a Friday before the February 2016 general election. The statement, which was filed in court as part of Ms. Cross's defense, contained a declaration by a Justice of the Peace certifying the signature on the statement as belonging to the alleged victim. The JP also said he saw the passport of the alleged victim. The statement from the second alleged victim is dated March 12 this year. In that statement, a woman purportedly says when she was 15 years old in 2014, she had sex with the current PNP General Secretary. The woman purportedly said Dr. Campbell carried her to hotels and the sexual relationship between her and Campbell lasted between 2014 and 2016. The statement from the alleged victim says when she was between 14 and 16 years old, Campbell carried her to political campaign meetings in Clarendon, Manchester, and Kingston, and had sex with her in those parishes. According to the statement, the woman first met Campbell when he was campaigning and offered to assist her mother. The statement says Campbell regularly gave his alleged victim money. The statement says the alleged victim confided in Karen Cross when Cross visited St. Anne. The statement says the alleged victim is fearful of her mother because Dr. Campbell has given assistance to the mother. According to the statement, the alleged victim acted of her own free will when she gave the statement implicating the PNP General Secretary in criminal conduct. That statement was also stamped and witnessed by Justice of the Peace, who's based in St. Andrew. The JP signed her name to having seen the ID of the alleged victim. The third statement contained in Ms. Cross's defense had another alleged victim saying she had sex with Dr. Campbell in 2015 when she was 15 years old. That statement alleges that Campbell complimented the girl on her breasts and asked her whether she's sure she's 15 years old. The statement purportedly from the third alleged victim says she visited several places with Dr. Campbell and Campbell took her virginity. The alleged victim reportedly says she had sex with Campbell several times because she liked him. That statement, purportedly signed by the third alleged victim, says she and Dr. Campbell also had sex in a motor vehicle. The statement also alleged that Campbell carried his third alleged victim to several political meetings. According to the statement, Campbell also paid his alleged victim's school fee and assisted her family. The statement from the third alleged victim was also witnessed with a seal belonging to a justice of the peace and contained an indication from the JP that she saw the ID of the alleged victim. Several calls placed this afternoon by our news center to Dr. Campbell were not answered. His attorney was not available to comment. Dr. Campbell has previously strongly denied allegations that he sexually abused girls. On April 18 this year, our news center disclosed that the police had, at the time, ended its investigation into allegations against the PNP General Secretary. The JCF said although a formal statement was given by Ms. Cross provided no evidence to substantiate the claims that she had made on social media alleging that Dr. Campbell sexually abused girls. The JCF says Ms. Cross was also unable to provide any person interested in making a complaint against Dr. Campbell. The constabulary ended that statement it issued in April by saying if Ms. Cross or any other person wishes to provide credible information about the issue at a later date, it is willing to reopen its investigations. Ricardo Brooks, Nationwide News.